Hi, Rick Nappi here. And you know, when I'm wearing this outfit, it's time for the Great Correction series. So if you want to learn how to be happier, healthier, and gain greater longevity, and find some answers about life, and share, meet me on the other side, and let's explore together. Hi, everybody. Rick Nappi here, and thank you so much for joining me on the other side for episode 6, Where Are All the Women When You Need Them? Well, this is a topic which is impromptu, but I just felt that I had to address it because I want some answers from you women. I'd like your advice. I'd like for change. I'd like you to actually enlighten me, edify me, because I'm really confused by this. You know, I'm the middle boy of 2 sisters, so I love my 2 sisters, and I would always defend them and stick up for them. And if they were wrong, they were wrong, but if they were right, I'd back them up 100%. So I'm talking about Tara Reade. I don't know if you heard about this, but this is a woman that has accused Joe Biden of sexually assaulting her in 1993 when she was a staffer for Joe Biden. And I'm just perplexed because I remember back when Blasey Ford, or whatever her name was attacking Justice Kavanaugh, and they brought this host of people, to testify against him that didn't know where they were, or what the. Anyway, it was tens of millions of dollars, and boy, it was feverish, wasn't it? It was horrible to watch a man's life almost be destroyed, and it became pretty clear that it was all political nature, and I'm not here to be political, so I'm just here to query where the justice is. And, you have the Me Too movement, and you have the congresswomen that said all women should be believed, and Me Too said all women should be believed. And now this Tara Reade comes forward, who doesn't really appear to have an agenda other than that she's, gotten enough courage up to at least speak up. And she's being completely ignored by the talking heads on television. And I just feel that it's so sad that, maybe some of you that are listening to my video right now have had something like that happen to you. And maybe even some men, by the way, that might be listening to this have had that happen. And it's a difficult thing to live with, that scar. And it's a difficult thing to suppress for years and years and years and try to forget about. And when something sparks it or triggers it later on down the road, or maybe the times change, or maybe you feel there's some hope, and maybe you feel that maybe now there can be a balance of justice here. And maybe it's just a way to free yourself from the burden of that scar, to expose it, to be open about it, and then to let it go. I just wonder where all the women are when you need them. Well, this Tara Reade needs all you women. And guess what? She needs all us men too. Now, we're not here, I'm not asking you to defend her as if everything's absolutely true. All I'm asking is that we allow this woman a platform to tell her story so that we can determine whether or not it's real or not real. At this juncture at least, I've seen supporting evidence that shows that she's telling the truth and that she's, someone that has dealt with a lot of pain from this and pretty much gave up a career because of it. And when you have these congresswomen that are all about women and believe, and all these Me Too movement people believe, and then when this woman comes forward, they're all ignoring her, like they don't want to hear it. And maybe it's because it's election year, maybe because it's Joe Biden and he's being protected, I don't know. But I'm asking all of you women, do you believe that this woman should at least have the opportunity to have her story told? And let's figure out what the reality is, and then make a judgment, rather than just not even judging her, just ignoring her like she doesn't exist. There's nothing worse in this world than for a human being to feel that they're zero, that they don't exist, that they're invisible, that no matter who they talk to, they're being ignored. And I'll bet you, in 1993, that's exactly the way she felt then. She was afraid to come forward. Who would listen in 1993? Gee whiz, who would listen today? And maybe some of you out here listening right now feel the same way and have gone through the same thing. Well, it saddens me. So my question is, where are all the women when you need them? I hope that women are going to support this effort of hers to try to get on the radar. And I hope that there's a balance here, that if all women are to be believed, then we need to hear the story of all women that come forward. So the reality is, I didn't start this. This whole premise of all women should be believed was started by people that were emphatic about this issue that seemed to be MIA on the topic. So can you tell me why you think this woman is not getting on the radar and why nobody wants to talk about it with the major media streams? I've seen it on Fox News. I haven't seen it on CBS, NBC, MSNBC, or CNN. Seems like they don't want to discuss it at all. I've seen Joe Biden giving some interviews with Stephanopoulos and a couple other people with his favorite networks, and they never ask him the question. It's so bizarre that no one's even asking the question. It's like, don't upset the apple cart now. Joe's got enough problems. Anyway, to all you women, I respect you. I think that everything I am today pretty much is because of two beautiful women who raised me the right way, my two sisters who would have beat me up if I didn't, and all the women that I've met in my life and all the relationships I've had. And I just know that you women are very strong, and I know that you support each other. And I just wish that women would support each other instead of putting each other down. Anyway, this is Rick Nappi saying, just give me some answers. I'm here to learn too, you know. So anyway, I can't tell you what the next episode's going to be because I feel like I want to cry. Isn't that weird? So I'll figure it out later. But any event, stay healthy, stay happy, and thanks for listening to me, and thanks for joining me. Bye-bye now.